everyone. Good evening. It is Michelle Litwiller here with Owl Star Stampers. It is Wednesday, February 4th, 2026, and I am here to make some really adorable projects with you tonight. We have a cute little gifty box bag thing. We have adorable cards, shaker cards with a clear envelope, and even a fun card we're gonna make using envelopes that you could even make almost a little mini album if you wanted to, but super easy. So that's what we're going to be doing. It's Valentine's themed, but you could change some of these out for any time of the year. Thank you for the thumbs up. I see your thumbs up and hearts. Say hi when you're hopping on. Let me know you're here and where you're from. I see Sharon is on here. Hello, Hilda and Catherine and Kim. Hi, Natalie from Idaho. Hello, Cynthia. Cheryl from Florida. Maria is watching from Florida. It finally warmed up there. And hi, Linda from Canada. Oh my gosh, so good to see you guys. Jennifer just hopped on, and Peg. All right. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow me over on Facebook. So that just always helps. And anytime you comment, you interact, you leave emojis, hearts, thumbs up, that just always helps me in for sharing. So thank you guys who do that. If you haven't signed up for my email list, make sure you do that as well. Next week, I'm sure we'll probably be doing our virtual class for February, and so that means you will get a free tutorial. So everyone on my email list gets that. And so also we will be launching the winter retreat. We've already been making tons of gifts and stuff. You're gonna love it. I just have to finish the designing. I have been designing so many projects this week. The week's not over with, so that is my last thing I'm doing, because I like to have them done so I can kind of give you sneak peeks, and you're not going to want to miss out if you love my retreats. This one is going to be just as good as all the other ones. And if you are not a part of the VIP for the tutorials, I just want to point that out. For $24.95 a month, you can get all the tutorials I do, all the classes I do over there. A lot of my tutorials are $15, $20, $25 each. And so for $24.95, you get all of them. If you're my team, you get that for free. That's a huge perk. But if you do want anything individually, you can get it there. But you can go there to see all of the past classes and events I've done. The product of the month is on there. That tutorial alone is $25. There's 12 different projects. I did email that out to everyone who ordered last month, and I actually think I made a mistake. So some of you might not have quite spent $75, and I sent it to everyone who spent I think $50 or more. So if you got it, thank you for ordering with me. I kind of was having a brain fog or whatever, but those did go out. So just want to make sure you got those links. Hi, Nancy. Marcia, I was going to call you back today. I was on several different Zoom meetings, so I was really busy, but I'll try to get in touch with you. And there's where you can go shopping. So today through Sunday, if any of you order at least $50 with me, minimum, before rewards, before tax and shipping, and your bonus days coupons. So if you got bonus day coupons, you can start redeeming them. But but you have to, if you have say a $50 order, and you use $45 in bonus day coupons, then your order, you're only going to pay $5 plus shipping. So that wouldn't qualify. So you're paying at least $50, then you will get a free embellishment from me as a thank you gift. And I usually try to send a little card to you as well. So if you ordered last week's if you ordered and got last week's class, that is already packaged up. And if it doesn't go out tomorrow, it will be going out on Friday morning. So you guys can be looking forward to that. So thank you guys so much for all your support. All right. So also, quick update. Last week I shared some Valentine cards for a fundraiser for my daughter. She's going to Quebec City next year. And we just got like all the information and her registered actually right before the new year. It was like right after Christmas. And so we were trying to sell 15 Valentine cards for $10 each. They were kind of random. They all sold out that night. And several of you bought more than one. And I just wanted to let you know they were all sent individually, but they were all sent on the same day. So if you got one and not the other, hopefully it will come the next day. But they all were sent out, and they all were sent out together. So I don't know why if you ordered two, they don't just arrive two at the same day. My kids, my aunt sent them something in the mail for Christmas, and one got one and one hasn't yet. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird how that works. So again, thanks for being here. Let's get into tonight. So I have some really fun stuff to share with you. We're going to be using a couple different stamp sets, but the main one is the Endless Love. So a lot of you probably have that if you did the stamp camp, or you could use something similar. I will be doing a tutorial for this, and it will be on the tutorial store. So you'll get another one of that. Last week we put a ton of tutorials on there. So we're featuring this paper, the Made with Love Designer Series paper. I love this paper. It's so cute for Valentine's Day or love, or if you like hearts. And so that will be, that's what we're using. And what else was I going to say? We're going to be doing that. So there's still time. If you have a lot of these products, you can probably still make these. Lillian said she'll enjoy her trip. Quebec is a beautiful city. I took my exchange students there last year. Awesome. Yeah, they're going next February during the festival, and it looked amazing. Very cold, but very amazing. So she's like so excited for that. Okay, let's get started, everyone. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a little, you could put candy in this or a little gift. And so what I have here is a piece of strawberry slush cardstock. So you can get 2 of these out of 1 piece of cardstock. And this is 7.5 by 5 1/4. And on the short side, I scored it at 1 inch. And then on the long side, it's scored at 1 inch. And then we went 2.5 inches over, so that's 3.5, and then 4.5, and then 7. So those are the score lines. Now we're gonna fold, and I'm gonna get out my bone folder in just a second and fold on these. So hello and happy Wednesday. Thank you for sharing, Carol. I went home, made my kids dinner, and then I'll be honest, I didn't want to come back because it was so cold. It's so cold out right now. Now that I'm here, I'm totally fine, but I was like, oh, I cannot wait for spring to come. And, but I will say the sunlight has been darker later, and the sun has been shining, so that definitely helps. All right, so now at the bottom, this little 1/2 inch piece here, we're going to cut that out. So we're gonna just take this up, and then I'm going to cut this side at an angle, just kind of like that. And then the top here, I'm also gonna cut. This is what's gonna hold the little bag together on the edge. Jennifer, Florida was awesome. I went not last weekend, was it? But the weekend before. And to one of my best friends' craft retreat, and it was a really good time. It was warm there, but I wasn't really outside because I was crafting, but it was very nice, very short, but a nice little quick getaway. I came home and last week I was so cold from then the south all got hit with all that snow and stuff. So if you are one with the snow, I hope you're doing okay. I have lots of friends with snow that normally don't have snow. Yay, Debbie, you caught me live. All right, now these little skinny tabs, we're just gonna take a little sliver out of them. And this little like bag would be really cute for any holiday, any little favor. This is just like a really awesome bag that you can create, and you can get 2 out of 1 sheet of cardstock, like I said. You could use it out of designer paper. I like the cardstock because it's a little bit thicker. Okay, so now on this edge, we are going to add some glue, and I have some green Tombow glue, so I'm going to add that, and then we're just gonna fold this over, and it should line up perfectly. And we'll just hold that for a second. Hi, Karen. All right. And then now that this line is going back, this is going to be the front of my bag, and this is going to be the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these little tabs down, and I'm going to put just a little bit of glue there and put the back up, and then I'm going to take a little bit and put the front back. And then there is, I kind of take my little bone folder and just make sure it's pressed down. And I was told myself I was going to remember to do this ahead of time, and then I forgot. But we are going to punch a little hole. So I'm going to squeeze kind of to make it like that. Now I found an old Stampin' Up punch that's a circle. It is probably 1/4 of an inch. Nope, it's actually 3/8. You just need a little hole. You could do a regular hole punch if you want. What I'm gonna do is make sure that's stuck. I'm gonna punch this. I'm gonna go in. I'm just eyeballing it, and I'm gonna punch this out. And then I'm gonna come in here, kind of see where that is, and I'm gonna punch out another one. So we have 2 of those. I'm glad you're catching me live too, Michelle. All right, so now we have some fun pieces here. I have a piece of designer series paper that's 3 by 2 1/4, and we are going to attach that to the front. This is my favorite piece, the XOXO. Isn't that so cute? So I'm gonna put this down at the bottom. And then out of the Endless Love dies, I cut out a heart and a arrow. This is in Pretty in Pink, and this is Real Red. Now our cardstock is Strawberry Slush, so you can tell I love these dies. They're used so well. And then I pulled in a great favorite of mine. It's still current, and you guys, probably a lot of you have it, like not last year, but the year before. Me and Denise did a stamp camp with this, and it's still, I love this Happy Valentine's Day so much. So we're gonna actually stamp that inside of the heart. I used this for our Valentines for Veterans last week at our high school. That was the stamp. So we're gonna stamp that in Real Red on our Pretty in Pink heart. Thank you for liking and sharing, Marilyn. And she says, hi, Sharon and Sue. I love when you guys have your friends on here. Okay, so we have Real Red. I don't know where my mat is or anything. It's probably hidden under the pile of stuff. Hopefully I get this really good. All right, so there's that. Yep, pretty good. I'm done with this. I'm gonna close it up. And now I am gonna wipe it off because the red just can stain even more if you don't wipe it off as quickly. So I'm just gonna quickly wipe that. And now we're gonna take that arrow and we're going to cut it in half. There's a bigger arrow in there too, but I'm just snipping it in half. I'm gonna flip this over. Ew, there's a little fuzzy. I'm gonna add some adhesive on the edge. And I'm going to put part of the arrow there. I need my silicone mat. And the other part up here. So it looks like this. That's what it looks like now. Now we're gonna take some dimensionals, which I have almost a sheet that's gone. And I'm going to put I'm gonna make sure those pieces are stuck down. So we're gonna take this off, the backing, and we're going to put this right here, pop this up on here. I see my foam mat. So I have our card club designed for this month. I was gonna mention it earlier and I forgot. It is so cute, and it is using the Sunshine and Tulips bundle. Do you see all those tulips? So just a little real quick, if you're not in the card club, you have until the 10th to join. You're not going to want to miss this one. It is amazing. You do need the bundle. Look at these cards. Okay, these little things come out. It is a lot of die cutting, but you just run it all through. And then we have this card. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful with all the different colors. And this one's different. There's like strips. I'll show you in the tutorial. This one, this card for Card Club, and this beautiful card. So those are our Card Club cards. They are so nice and springy. Again, I'm ready to be done with winter, and I know we still have a ways to go, but I did want to show you sneak peeks of that. All right, now we're gonna take some white ribbon, and I was gonna use this. This comes in a 2-pack with the Misty Moonlight and the white, but I need this for our other card, and I don't have a lot on here, so I just grabbed this other white that just recently retired. You could use Strawberry Slush, you could use Pretty in Pink, or you know, whatever. I wanted the contrast, so that's why I grabbed some white. So I'm just going to cut a piece. I'm just gonna tie it in just a light knot. And then we are gonna put some little, so you can put your gift in here. You can put some chocolates. You can put, it's 1 inch wide by 2.5 inches long. So like, here's our Tombow glue. Look, fits a Tombow glue in there. You could probably fit 2 Tombow glues in there. You could fit like some twine. Yeah, so this is just a really cute little box anyway. So yeah, really cute bag. It's a bag. But yeah, candy, jewelry, lip balms, gift cards, yeah, anything small. Like, look at these embellishments. Oh, those are a little bit tight. We're gonna use some of these to decorate, but they're a little bit too, like, they're the same width, but a little bit too that circle part. Anyway, lots of fun things you could put in there, little treats. Okay, so I'm gonna just gently tie it in a double knot. You could do a bow if you wanted a bow, but I'm actually gonna use this. And now we're gonna take these adorable loose Valentine assortments. So if you don't have these are so cute. They're kind of like rubbery, and there's hearts in different colors. There's little red lips. There's almost like sprinkles in here, and a little envelope with a little heart on it. They're so adorable. And so we're going to be using these for our next project, which is a shaker card. But I'm also going to take a few of these and stick them on here. And I just like to use like a tiny little tab of glue. I gotta pick this up to see it, sorry. I'm just putting 3 little dots on here. Even with my glasses, you guys, I can't see. I guess that, you see the little white dot. I'm just gonna take that, and then I'm gonna pick up, and you can use your, take your pick tool to like help you. I'm gonna pick up and put the light pink one there. I'm gonna put a darker, like it's not like almost a strawberry slush color there. I'm gonna take a white one and put it right here. And then I'm gonna take some of those, like those gem things we have. They were in the, they're like sparkly. And we're going to add 2 more of those here. So you guys can, you could add what other kind of embellishments you want, but they're just so pretty. So it has a little bit of sparkle, some hearts. You just made 24 of these to have 30 to go with candy for our warming center for the homeless. Jackie, you have such a sweet heart. That's awesome. Isn't that cute? Just a cute, oh, and I put a little lips right here. Let me add that. I'm gonna add just another more drop of glue. Little drop of glue right there. And then we're gonna pick up the little red lips. This one I do gotta make sure it goes the right way. And put that right there, the little, isn't that just adorable? I love it. I hope you guys do too. It's a really nice size. And it's 1 inch wide, 2.5 inches wide, and 1 inch deep. So there's our first project, cute little Valentine box. But again, you could make it for anything that you wanted. So I hope you guys like that. Let me know what you think of this. And again, these are the loose Valentine assortment. We're going to use these in just a second again, but how adorable is that? Let me know what you would put in this little bag. What would you guys put in? I always think chocolates, candies are a safe bet, but I know not everybody can have or want candy, so you could do like any sort of lip gloss and lip balms, you know, would fit in there too. All right. Okay, our next card, I think I want to do it and get it over with because it's stressing me out a little bit. Only because I don't do a lot of shaker cards. This is kind of like a faker shaker card. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our clear envelopes. We sell these in packs of 50. They're clear envelopes. And I'm going to use this to create a pocket to have little fun. I want to see what we're making. Fun like shaker stuff. So that's what we're going to do for this card. You can like make a wow card and it doesn't have to be like super complicated or hard. Now I did try to speed up the process and die cut as much as I could to make it go faster tonight. Love the treat box. 3D printed cute little hearts with legs on them. How cute. Tara said square chocolate lip balm. Okay, so for this card, I love your ideas. Keep them coming. We're using Pretty in Pink, and I just cut it the long way, 11 by 4 1/4. Score it at 5 1/2, which is in half. So we have that. Then we have a piece of basic white. This is going to be for the inside. We have a piece of strawberry slush for here. And then I took my designer series paper in the giant die. It has little dots. And I just cut that out because this is where the, window is going to, come over this. Okay. And then we have a little piece to decorate the inside. So let's do the inside and our stamping, and then we'll start assembling. All these pieces came from the Endless Love dies. So we have a Pretty in Pink, a Real Red, and a basic white little tag. And we're going to use a little bit of this bubble bath ribbon as well. It looks kind of white on there. It's light pink, very light pink. Okay, the stamp set for this one we're going to use is the Endless Love. And we're going to be using Real Red and Pretty in Pink. Quit moving. All right, everything is sliding on me. We're going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day on the inside. We're going to need this little heart. We need Happy. We need Valentine's Day. And on the front, it's going to say Hugs and Kisses. If any of you are local to me, I know some of you might be, tomorrow I'll be at Bentley Florist for a Galentine's event from 5 to 9. It's going to be super fun. We'll have some make and takes, create and takes. There's all kinds of fun things that's going to be going on there. So I'm super excited about that tomorrow. Okay, we have some Real Red. We're going to do our Real Red first, and we're going to stamp the Happy Valentine's Day first. So I'm going to ink this up. I feel like I've inked up my Real Red ink pad like 5 times since, well, because I've been using it a lot since Christmas too. I was going to say in the last 2 months, I probably have. Okay, so here's our Valentine's. Between Christmas and now Valentine's, it's definitely getting its workout in. The red. All right, now we're going to take the Happy, and we're going to stamp that right above. Oh my gosh, there's kind of a glare. I can't see. Hopefully I did it straight. Oh, good enough. Okay, then we're going to take Day. Then we're going to switch over to Pretty in Pink. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to close this up, grab the Pretty in Pink, and we're going to take this what did I do with, I don't know. I have this little heart here. These little hearts from the bee. Okay, this is Pretty in Pink. And we're going to stamp. There's something on my stamp. Gotta wipe it off. It's like a little fuzzy. Come on. Heart there, and we're going to put a little heart up here. All right. I've been decorating a lot of the inside of my cards lately, and I've been having so much fun with that. Do you guys tend to decorate the inside of your cards? Or sometimes, or now we're going to stamp Hugs and Kisses on that. All right. Oh, I forgot the little swirly heart. We got to stamp on here. We're going to do all our stamping. This is the last stamping thing we need to do. We're going to take this one and just stamp right over top as good as we can. Okay, there we go. Now we're done stamping. Let's start assembling and doing the shaker card. All right. I'm going to put my stamp back. Marcia said yes, she likes decorating the inside. Okay, this little strip here, we're going to take it and put it at the bottom because it's kind of like left over, and you may as well use it and make it look super cute inside. All right, so here's our card. This is going on the inside now. How cute is that? It's already so cute. We're going to put this right here. All right, now let's do our shaker part. So this is gonna be kind of layered on here. So I'm trying to think what I did. So I don't really want my shakers to go all the way down, although I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, I want my flap to go towards the back. So I think I'm just gonna glue this onto here the best I can. So I'm turning this over and I'm adding my seal, and I'm gonna go around the edge, this edge here. I'm gonna go all the way around this so it will stick to that clear envelope. I am gonna need some tear and tape too. Okay, so this is all nice and sticky. Now I have my clear envelope. The back is gonna go towards the back. So I'm gonna put this in the corner because it's a little bit bigger than my paper, but we're gonna fold it over. So I'm lining up the edge here and here. Okay, so that's what we do that. You decorate the envelopes. Yes, that's really fun too. So now we have this little edge here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna want to fold that over and tack that down with tear tape, except for I didn't think to like find what I have done with mine. All right, just give me 1 second. It's gotta be on my desk, or I might just grab a new one. So we're gonna fold that over. I think oh, here it is. It's almost gone. Mine is like literally almost gone. Okay, so on this edge where the clear envelope is gonna get folded over, I'm just gonna put a piece of this tear tape. Do you see? See how the envelope is here? So we're going to peel this off and fold it over like so. Okay, now we're going to fill our little shaker up with the shaker pieces, and then we're going to seal this over. Like, how far is that? The large heart is just cut out from the Endless Love dies. It's the largest one with the little dots around. So I just cut it out ahead of time, but that's how you do that. Now we're gonna take so make sure that's sealed down good. Then you're gonna take these loose little Valentine things, and we're going to dump some in here. And you can do as much or as little as you want. I'm going to take like 2 pinches worth, like that. Do you see they're in there? Now they will go to the bottom and to the side, so maybe we want just a little more. So there we go. We are gonna glue. I'm gonna show you how I glued a few onto the front. Then I'm gonna peel off the tab from here, and I'm actually going to fold it not quite all the way over because I don't want it to show in my heart. And then what I'm gonna do is take my tear tape and go across here and then fold it over to attach that way. So it's like if I folded it all the way over, the lip would be there because the heart's so big. So I just stopped there. It's like about a 1/2 inch. So I put tear tape, and now I'm folding that over again, and it's gonna stick to the tear tape. So now I've created my little shaker piece. Isn't that so cute? And now we're going to attach it over this strawberry slush piece. So that's it. It's so easy. Just get yourself some clear envelopes and you'll be good to go. Now I am gonna attach these with mini dimensionals, Stampin' Dimensionals, I'm going to put them in the corner just because they're folded over. This is going to be so cute. You could also use a foam strips if you want. I'm going to put several just to keep it like popped up. And I'm going to put a couple over here. I'm not being stingy with my dimensionals. I'm just adding lots of them on. And you could even take like your edge and make sure it's like catching that edge we folded over, and or even on the top there. This baby is not going anywhere. All right, peel off the back. Now the strawberry slush, see, it got lots of dimensionals, is the same as the front. So I'm going to just line it up and stick it down. There we go. Just making sure. Isn't that so cute? Okay, so now this just gets put on the front of our card. So we're gonna just add our regular glue here. And then we gotta decorate the front. Have you guys done one of these before? Maybe you haven't, it's been a while. So cute. All right, we're gonna take this heart and this heart and kind of stick them. I'm gonna glue them together. Put a little bit of liquid glue on this little thin red one. See, a little bit of glue. And then I'm going to put regular adhesive on the pink heart. And I'm gonna just kind of overlap these hearts like so. And then like so. Down here. Then we're gonna take our hugs and kisses and we're gonna pop this up with a couple dimensionals. And I'm gonna put that like right here. Then we're gonna take that, uh-oh, did I lose my ribbon? That little piece of ribbon I had right here. This is all I have left of the bubble bath. I'm gonna have to get another one. I think I might, oh, I do have another one. This was just one of my rolls that ran out. We're gonna make a bow with that bubble bath. I've gone through so many of these bubble bath. It's like 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch ribbon. So we're just gonna make a bow, and we are going to put a glue dot behind it over that little hole thingy right there. All right. So I'm just trimming the ends off. Grab a glue dot. And then the last thing, I'm gonna glue a few of those hearts from those little shakers right on the front, so that if they like slide, we'll always still have a few glued on there. And so I'm just going to take, I'm gonna use just my liquid glue, and I'm gonna pull it up so I can see. I'll show you in just a second. I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3, and 1 there. So see the little white dots there from the Tombow glue? And then I'm gonna do what I did over here, and I like just to put a few in the lid so I can pick out which ones. I'll take one of this light pink one. Now I gotta be careful because it's like the acetate will slide it around a little bit. Then I'll take this one right there, take my little pokey tool, and I don't care if they're straight because they're wiggling all around in there anyway. They can be like different. And I do love these cute little lips. I'm gonna put that right there. So I glued those on and the little lips, and that is our card. A fun shaker, but it's easy. And there's the inside. What do you guys think of that one? Super easy and fun to do. All right. Okay, so that is that card. All right, our next project is a project I came up with at Christmas time and made a whole album, and then I simplified it this time. So we are going to take envelopes and make a card. Hi, Gail. Sharon, you love it. Thank you. So yeah, you guys have to tell me what you think of this card right here. Okay, so let me get the pieces. This one has a lot of pieces, but it's not hard. It's just mainly how you want to decorate it. So what we're going to do is you're going to take 2 Stampin' Up! Envelopes. Okay, I have the white ones. And what you're going to do is this is going to be the front of the card, and this is going to be the back. So we're going to cut off. So we're actually going to glue on this flap. We're going to glue it together. Where's my seal go? Oh my goodness. I like moved something and I don't know where it went. So I guess we're using, I cannot use this liquid glue forever. Oh, it's literally right next to me. Jeez, it would have bit me. Okay, that's okay. This works really good for this. So you love the shaker cards? It is very easy. So we're going to, on this flap, you're going to add your glue. Then you're going to take your second envelope and you're going to layer it on here and give it a good seal. Just make sure it flaps closed. Okay. So now on this piece, we're going to take our scissors and cut this flap off because we don't need it. Now, yeah, so we're just going to cut this right on off, just like that. So now you can throw this away. Now this is our card, which is 2 envelopes. Like you can see the back of that. We're going to cover that up. Actually, probably right now. So what you're going to want is, I have 3 pieces of red. I'm just trying to move all my pieces aside so I don't lose anything. So we have 3 pieces of red, and I have a pretty in pink that are all the same size. And I just measured these to fit the envelope. So they're 5.5 inches by 4. So they just kind of give me a border on my envelope card. So I'm going to take this real red one and I'm going to put this on the front of my card. I'm going to put another red one on the back. Now the back I just covered with the red so it would hide the envelope seal, but you can decorate it if you want to. Is this the right one? They all the same size, just making sure. Yep, they're all the same size. Okay, just checking. I thought I maybe cut it wrong. Then, so there's the front, there's a red, the back, there's a red. Now on the inside, you'll see we have a pocket here and a pocket here. So on this one, we're gonna take the red and I'm going to add adhesive on the actual envelope because I don't want it to seal the pocket closed. Now you could if you wanted to, but I don't want it to. So then on the red, I'm just gonna add it mostly on the left side and not the right. And then this is gonna go right here. So you can still access this pocket if you want. Okay, then I have a piece of Pretty in Pink and some of that designer paper, and that's gonna go here. We're gonna decorate this even more, but I'm just getting a lot of these bigger pieces down. So layer your designer paper on your Pretty in Pink, and then the same thing. I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue there, and then only on this side. So I have a pocket open, and you're gonna see what we're gonna do with that pocket in just a second. So this goes here. All right. Now, let's decorate the front of the card. So I have a piece of white that's going to go on here, but we're going to do a little bit of stamping. I also have, these pieces of designer series paper. I have this red little heart that's going to go on there. So we're going to decorate that. Then we're actually going to put some pictures on the inside. So this is great if you like anyone that loves pictures or anything like that. Okay, we're going to grab just some hearts. We're going to grab this heart, and we're going to grab this cluster of hearts, and we're going to be using Pretty in Pink and Real Red, and we're going to stamp love. Just love on there. Okay, so let's stamp. So this is gonna go, just so you know, that's gonna go there, and this is gonna go here, right? So I want my heart here, and will that love fit there? Yes, it will. Okay, let's do Real Red in this. And I actually took one of my pictures and I cut it out with the dies in a heart shape for the inside. So I can't wait for you to see that. So this is gonna go, we're gonna stamp this love kind of like right here. All right. My sample card is actually my husband's Valentine's Day card. I'll show you it. He's already seen it. I was like, you better act surprised when you get it. Then we're gonna take this heart, and I'm gonna take the Pretty in Pink. You can take whatever, Flirty Flamingo, Pretty in Pink, any of the colors. Maybe it was Flirty Flamingo. I'm just gonna do Pretty in Pink though. I'm gonna stamp this here, and then I'm gonna stamp the other hearts. We're gonna do more stamping. This one has a lot of pieces, but it's so easy to make with 2 envelopes. I want you guys to make this. You're gonna love it. Okay, we'll put those up here, and we'll put some down here. There we go. So that is the front. Now let's glue this down, and then we're gonna do a little bit more stamping, but in just a second. We got to get to the good stuff. You got to see how cool this is going to turn out. So we're going to take this little strip and add it here. And then we're going to take this strip. Oh, see, those little hearts are cute too. This pack of paper, I know, I think it's sold out. So if you got the Stamp Camp, you got a whole pack. Because I've gone through so many packs of it. That little 1/2-inch strip is going to go there. I do need to snip a hair off, and then we're going to put this on the front, but we're going to take this red heart and put it on there with, you guessed it, some of this green glue. Just going to layer that up. Which way? I don't know. I guess like that. We're going to add some of those little hearts at the very end, but let's just get this on here. We're going to add some more embellishments. Okay, here's kind of the front. Now, we're going to let that dry. So now on the inside, you're going to take a picture, and I took 2 pictures. So my dad and his wife Lisa, they love their family, but they really love their dogs. And so this picture, their dogs are all wearing like little Valentine bandanas. And there's little Valentine blankets in the back, and I thought this would be the perfect little to add to a Valentine card. And then there's a picture of my dad with their 4 dogs there. The one dog since has passed away. But I took that largest die and I die cut it, and then you can just poke all these little holes out. But we're going to use these pictures to decorate the inside of our envelope card. Okay, I think they're about all poked out. Okay, so we're going to take, so you could do this for grandparents, for, like I'll show you the one I made my husband. You know, you could do it for so many great things. Doesn't even have to be for Valentine's Day either. So I'm going to put this up here like so. And then this one over here I cut to go perfect on there. So this is going to go right here. Okay. Then we're going to take, I cut out some more little pieces, this, and we're going to take this little, can you guys see what I'm doing? This little arrow, and we're going to put that, I don't want that to cover that up. Maybe we don't need it. Maybe we'll do something different, because I don't want to cover that up. Maybe we'll, all right. So I have these, see what we're going with. So we're going to stamp these. And I planned on using the Endless Love, but then we have this set that is on low inventory too, and it says, I woof you. Love comes with 4 paws. I love you. So I think I'm going to stamp this one if it fits in there. Let's see. Oh, it might not fit. I don't think that one's going to fit. So we're going to stamp this. We're doing a little improvising. Okay. We're gonna stamp this one right here in real red. I just need the real red. I forgot to link this stamp set. It's called Pet Love, and there's dies, and it's really cute if you like anything like that. So there we have that. Okay, so I'm just gonna put on here, I'm going to stamp that one that says I love you, and then we're gonna call it a day. I don't even see that in there, right here. Okay, this one. Okay. Now we're going to there's little paw prints, and I'm going to stamp it off once and then just have it on the edge of the heart. So right there. I know you can't see them, but they're on there. So there we go. Little paw prints. Okay. I think we're done. Right. Are we done? No. We're going to stamp this with here we go. This one. All right, I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. I promise it's worth it. All right, today and always. I have to make sure it's like fitting for, you know, the pictures and everything. So there we go. Now we're going to take this and glue this flat, kind of like right here. And I might put this on a different one. We're gonna take this and we are gonna pop this up. I do have one more card to make with you guys. I promise the other one goes by really quick. These just had a few little pieces to them. We're gonna put these right here, like that, and then we're gonna take, we are gonna add a bow here. All right. Just with that little pink ribbon. Then we're gonna add, oh, you know what I did? No, I didn't mess it up, I don't think yet. Okay, good. I thought I did something. We're gonna take this and put this here. Okay. Now, so we have that. We could take this and put it, we could take this and put that there. That looks kind of cute, I think, or over there. I think it looks so cute right up there. So I'm just gonna straighten it out a little bit and put that there, and I'm just gonna put it down flat because I don't want it too bulky. But you can see she's giving all four of those dogs little treats. So cute. All right, so now we're gonna do the fun little pull-out part. So we're gonna take this and we are going to do a little bit more stamping. And we're gonna stamp, this will go by quick because I got all my ink right here. We're gonna stamp those hearts again, right here and up here. And then we're gonna stamp dun, dun, dun. This stamp set, I have used it so much. It's so good. You guys just when you get a favorite stamp set, it's just like, I'm so glad I got this one. All right, we're gonna stamp the Valentines first so then I can find the placement with my others. Before we glue it down, we're gonna add a little ribbon tab to it. All right, and then we're gonna take the day, we're gonna stamp that in pink. All right, so day, and then we're gonna take happy and put this up here. All right, so there we have that. Now I think I'm done stamping everything, so I'm gonna close up our ink pads while we finish putting this together. Now what you're gonna do is just take like a couple inches of ribbon, just like, I don't know, maybe like 3 inches of ribbon. I'm taking strawberry slush, and on this side we're going to add a little bit of glue, like that adhesive, and put this on so it has like a little tab. And then you can take tear tape, if you can find yours, and I'm gonna put it over it to like make sure it stays down. And then we're going to, can peel it off so it's sticky. Then you get to add more over here. This is gonna go right here. And then you take your thing and it comes in here, just like that. Now you can put another one in here, or you could put a little present in there or something. But yeah, so you could also take those and put those kind of like that if we wanted. We're gonna take some of those. Should I put that heart there? What do you guys think? Maybe it doesn't need the arrow, but what about the other heart? We could put that other heart there. I think we're gonna add just a couple of those little hearts from here, and then I'll show you both of them. Let me just add, okay, I'm gonna add this other heart here. I don't see any comments. I can't wait to show you the one with me and my husband. So I'm gonna take this little heart here and put it right like that. Okay, then I'm gonna put 3 little dollops of little hearts. 1, 2, and maybe 3. Okay, so let me get these. Okay, you guys want to get these little shaker hearts. Order them before they're forever gone and you can't get them. They might be one of my favorite things, and I wish I showed you guys them sooner, but I've been doing so many things. Okay, and then we'll add another one down here. Okay, so this is our card. I gotta see what you guys think of it. It says love, and then you opened it up and there's the pictures. I know you can't see, there's little paw prints there, and then you pull this out and it says Happy Valentine's Day right there. So again, you can add another tab in here. You could put gift cards in here. You can decorate the back, but that is made out of 2 envelopes. Now here's the one I made my husband, right here, and I put love you. And then on the inside is a picture of us, and it, because of how the picture is, it worked to put that little heart with the arrow there. This was when we went to Utah in September, so a few months ago. And then this is, again, last year at an event we did, and then pulled out here. So, yes, just a regular card. You could decorate the inside too, as well. So you don't have to add pictures, but I wanted to make, like, add some photos, because we have a ton of photos on our phones especially, and we don't print them out. And so I really want to try printing them out. And see, I put even that little XO down there from the dies, which I have right here. I could have put in there. I can actually add those in. They actually were like right down here on the card. So I'll probably add those in right there. But that is a fun little way to make a cute little gift. Little kind of like, almost like a little, yeah, you can put a gift in there, gift card. Again, it would be fun for any kind of occasion. Thank you. Okay, I do have one more card to make, and I will make it so fast. But I wanted to be careful with this because I'm going to give this one away to them. And also, I'm not really good with liquid glue, and I don't want it to ooze all over my fingers. Okay, so there's that. All right, our last card for tonight is, can you guys tell I love Valentine's Days and hearts? We're also going to be making one that's 11 by 4 1/4. Go ahead and fold that in half. And then oh, I'm so glad you guys love that so much. Okay, then we have these pieces right here, which I'm like, what is even in here? Okay, so we are going to be using these little sparkle dots. We are going to be adding, okay, these go together. So I'm using this pattern right here on the front. So I'm just going to kind of start assembling. There's not a ton of stamping. This is a lot of layers of card though for this one too. So this DSP gets on Flirty Flamingo. Then we're going to take that white ribbon. It comes in that combo pack with the Misty Moonlight. And we're going to wrap this around and tie a bow. That's what I said. I'm almost out of ribbon, so I couldn't use it on the other card. Hopefully there's enough on here. Oh, thank you, Michelle. He did see it because that was a project I did for a demonstrator event. And I was like filming it. And I was like, since you're going to see the picture, here's your card. But he really liked it. I say you can't have it yet, and I'm gonna write inside. And it might be a little bit different when you get it. I might add another little pocket on this side and give him a gift card to his favorite restaurant or something like that too. Okay, so there we go. We have a bow. Now we're gonna tear that off, and I'm going to trim the ends. All right, so this will be a tutorial, all 4 of these awesome projects. So now this is gonna go, it will go on the front, but let's finish decorating it. We're gonna take, I die cut this with, again, the Endless Love. This is in Pretty in Pink. I don't want that tab there where you could tie a ribbon, so I'm just gonna cut that off and follow the line of the heart, just like that. And then I cut this out with more of the dies. It has like flowers. It's Pretty in Pink, and we're gonna pop that up with some dimensionals as well, and then that is gonna go right on here. And then we have a piece of white and this piece, and so we're gonna stamp love on here in Flirty Flamingo. We got all the pink shades going today. We want the word love, and we're going to stamp that in Flirty Flamingo, tie in all these pretty colors, just like that. Then, before we close up our ink pad, we're gonna stamp the inside. And this is something different. I actually took Pretty in Pink. We're actually gonna stamp that and add that to the inside, like a color. So I'm gonna take this XO and I'm gonna stamp that right here. And I'm gonna stamp it again right there, like that. Hello from New Zealand. Wendy's in New Zealand, and it is already, it's Thursday at 3:08 p.m. It's like time travel. Okay, I think we're done with our stamping. So we're going to take this piece and add it to the bottom. Wendy, are you having the most wonderful time in New Zealand with your family? Now we're going to take this piece and add this to the inside of our card. Again, I use Pretty in Pink for the inside of our card because our card base is thick white, if I didn't say that. Thick basic white. So there's that. Now we're going to take this and add this here. We're going to take this. Does it need to go down a little bit more? Maybe a smidge, my bow. Okay. I think my other one I popped it up, but this one I'm putting flat. And the reason why is because my ribbon was twisted, So I put dimensionals on the back of this piece. This one I'm going to just put flat, but you could pop it up with dimensionals if you wanted. Then I'm just going to, my other one I used my paper. We're going to layer these two together with dimensionals. My throat is getting dry. Okay, and then we're going to take this heart and put it, that's going to come kind of like this. This is going to come here. You're from Australia too? We have a couple people from Australia. You're having a blast? Awesome. Okay. Wendy's niece lives in Australia. And this is going to go right here. Then I had, this heart comes also from those dies. My ribbon is going astray, so I got to fix it there. If you had a little mini dimensional, add that to the back of this little heart. I don't know where mine are, so I just cut a little edge. Oh, but it's too big. That's why you really need the minis. I'm going to put that little heart here. And then to finish it off, I am going to take some of these pretty and pink sparkle things. I'm going to add a couple of these and then a couple more of those little foamy hearts. And then we're going to be done. But I got to pick this up to add the liquid glue. Then I'll show you the grand reveal of this card. So you guys got to tell me what, oh, we're going to put one over here. What you, oh, that was a lot of glue because I looked away. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3. That's like a big old glob of glue. I wonder if I can take some of it off. Oh boy, I did. Okay, so now I got some glue, so I'm gonna pick up, please don't mess up. And then we're gonna put a light pink one here, stick, and then a dark pink here. These are just so fun. I know I keep saying that, but it's the truth. We're gonna put this one here. I know we're going a little bit over tonight, but it is worth it for these fun projects. And this one right here. Okay. Here we go. Here is our last card. Love. And this one does not say Happy Valentine's Day, so you could use it for whatever. There's some little sparkles, some hearts, and then the inside. This could be an anniversary card. Here is my other one. And the inside there. I'm going to turn this around so you can see it a little bit better. You see that? And that with the little hearts are popped up. And then the inside. So those are our cards. What do you guys, my cheeks are really red. I'm getting hot again. The light, it's the light. Do you guys have a favorite? So we made this cute little bag that you can put a cute little gift in, and I'll turn the camera down again. Then we did the most fun shaker cards. Shaker card and decorated the inside as well. We did the fun where you take 2 envelopes and make a little almost like a little mini album if you want out of the envelopes. And then our last card was this one. Let me turn it down so you can see them like straight on. As everything goes crashing down. All right, here's our boxes, bags. I keep calling them boxes. You know what I'm. Hi, Anita. Here is our shaker cards. And if you guys order with me at least minimum $50 through Sunday, you're going to get a free embellishment from me. So thank you so much. Here is this project that we did that pulls out of the pocket. And again, you can put something else over here and decorate it however you want. Super fun. And then we had our last one right here. So what do you guys think? Jackie said, I can't decide. I love your shaker card, and the envelope card's the best. They can be used for any occasion, so that's why I hope you like them. Brenda said, your cards made personals with pictures are my favorite. I agree. I think those are my favorite too. The envelope card is really cool. Thank you guys. Yeah, I always make graduation cards with pictures, and so that really like inspired me to want to print off some pictures. I got a little something there. So that's what we have. Again, if you order from me through Sunday, you will get a free embellishment. And don't forget to use your bonus day coupons. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. I was freezing cold before I came here, and now I am really warm because of this nice light here. It just is like a little mini heater. I'm glad you love the projects, and I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your week and a wonderful weekend. Last week I shared I had a little procedure, and Friday I get to go have my mammogram and ultrasound, so praying I get good results from that. And if you guys haven't scheduled yours recently, make sure you do that too. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye everyone.